Many of the students live in houses where both parents don't work and they have no money. They live in places that they see drugs and they see alcohol. Many of them are so hurt by their societies, by their families. AMIT saves the children.
AMIT is an educational network of 110 schools, vocational programs, and foster homes that teach Jewish values and academics to 28,000 children across 29 cities of Israel. Boys and girls as young as 5 years old are victims of the worst kinds of physical, mental, and even sexual abuse. Some are orphans with no one left in the world, while others are placed at AMIT's Frish Beit Hayeled by government authorities. They come to AMIT traumatized and in great emotional distress.
My husband, he was in jail, and I was alone with 8 kids, and I felt like it was my responsibility to take care of my kids. Rafal had problems that were above my capability, and this place was like an answer to my prayers for my son that needed help.
Rafael, when he came, he was like really a sad kid. He didn't have friends at all. He got to know us, to know that he could trust us. When you look at him today, he's like a different kid.
Rafael is one of 120 children, ages 5 to 15, who live in Frish Beit Hayeled with surrogate families. There are 5 dormitory-style residences here with 10 to 15 children each. The surrogate parents provide meals, homework help, and a nurturing environment for all.
As difficult as it was for me to send him away, I find that he's flourishing here. He's happy, he helps, he's respectful, you know, he loves life now.
Beit Hayeled is also home to Avital Weiss's 6-year-old son. Avital, a mother of 5, had difficulties raising her children on her own.
I had to go to like shelters with them, and I didn't know any Hebrew, and I was 20 years old, and I had all these babies, and I just didn't know what to do. I didn't have the education that I needed to build anything at all. But the reason why Osher is here is because he burnt my house down 2 years ago. He almost died. So I made a decision, and I went to social services, and I said I need help to put him in a place that's safe so that he could grow up and have the tools to grow. I really trust the people that are taking care of him, and I trust they really love him, and they're giving him the skills that he needs to grow up.
But the AMIT family isn't limited to small children. The Kfar Blat Youth Village in Petah Tikva provides a unique continuum of care for over 500 at-risk teens, ages 13 to 18. More than 200 live full-time on campus with surrogate families. Most either have no home or are unable to live at home.
I'm grateful for AMIT for being a home for me, for supporting me. My surrogate parents really believed in me from the second I came here.
The people here are so great. They help you and they push you to do your best. They come here after school hours to help and give extra help to the kids who really need it. There's kids here that if they weren't here, they'd probably be out in the streets.
Most cases, I'm something like a parent. They can call me in every hour of night and day. My job is to teach them to put their thoughts and feelings on a paper, to write about it. Music is therapy.
We have this security to come to them and tell them our problems. They show us that they really care. Shelly, my English teacher, she's amazing.
I absolutely fell in love with the students here. My goal is to get them on a personal level with me, as I'm not just their teacher, I'm someone who is really there for them.
אני בוגר של הכפר, אנחנו 5 אחים, אני הבכור, למעשה כולנו חונכנו פה, גדלנו פה, יש לנו גם אבא מאמץ, 2 ו3 חודשים נקי, תודה לאל, הרבה בזכותו, הוא תומך בי הכל מכל הבחינות, כלכלית, הוא סידר לי עבודה, הוא סידר לי הביטחון העצמי שלי עלה, ממש, אני גם עוזר לי היום בחבר'ה שקצת מתקשים בנושא הזה של ככה אלכוהול וככה הבעיות של ההתמכרות לכל מיני דברים כאלה ואחרים.
But transforming Jewish lives is nothing new to AMIT. In fact, it's our heritage. Our formula of love and acceptance dates back over 90 years. From 1925, Amit has stood on the forefront of building that most vital Jewish resource, children. From pre-state Palestinian transit camps to the rescue of child Holocaust survivors, Amit has provided a safe, stable, and loving environment while inculcating our charges with Jewish values and pride on the State of Israel. This holy mission continued as the North African Aliyah arrived, and Amit was there to do our share. With the military victory of 1967 came new challenges, but Amit was equal to the task. Ethiopian children new to the Promised Land were welcomed warmly and with equality. And the great Aliyah from the former Soviet Union galvanized our resources as we were part of the largest absorption effort in Israel's history. Today, Amit students are outpacing the national average. In 2013, 82% passed the Bagrut matriculation exams, which are needed to graduate. Over 90% of graduates of Kfar Blat and Beit Hayeled have gone on to serve in the Israel Defense Forces and lived productive and meaningful lives. Amit needs your help to continue to provide the best care for its children.
I remember the bed that the kid's sleeping now. When I was a counselor 18 years ago, look how it's looked now. If we want each kid to bring his potential out, to feel that he got the opportunity like every normal child, we need more resources.
Amit Frisch Beit Hayeled and Kfar Blat Youth Village are undergoing a $10 million renovation campaign. Your donations will provide a brand new infrastructure for our homes, which were built in 1935 and 1975. These desperately needed renovations will improve the lives of each and every child. Thousands of underprivileged have benefited from our villages. Thousands more wait for your help.
If you are not giving the sense of home to the children, you can't build their being a good Israeli, a good soldier, a good Jew, a good husband or wife. We want them to get the highest place. They need to feel that you're with them, that you cared about them.